came to destroy Earth, but they weren't afraid of humanity's weapons. They were afraid of what was sleeping beneath the planet. Then Earth opened. Ancient human warships rose from the darkness, and the aliens realized their biggest mistake. They had just awakened humanity.
For 300 years, humanity had begged the galaxy for a place among the stars. The answer was always the same. No, the Galactic Council considered humans primitive, emotional, and dangerously unpredictable. Then one morning, every human communication channel across Earth received the same message. Humanity has been classified as an extinction-level species. There was no attack, no invasion, no declaration of war, just 12 words. And then something even stranger happened. Every alien fleet in the galaxy turned toward Earth, but they weren't coming to conquer humanity. They were coming to destroy it before humanity discovered what was sleeping beneath its own planet. Admiral Elias Kane stared at the message on his command screen. He had fought pirates, he had survived alien wars, but he had never seen an entire galaxy afraid. "Why are they coming?" he asked. The answer arrived from the Galactic Council. "Because your species is approaching the awakening." Elias froze. "What awakening?" There was a long silence. Then the alien transmission continued. "You were never supposed to reach the stars." Suddenly, the communication died. Across Earth's orbit, the alien fleet activated its weapons. Millions of targeting systems locked onto the planet, and every human on Earth looked toward the sky. Humanity had 1 hour to live, or 1 hour to discover the truth. With only 58 minutes remaining, humanity's scientists detected something impossible. The signal wasn't coming from space. It was coming from Earth. Deep beneath the Pacific Ocean, a frequency older than human civilization, older than the moon, older than life itself. Dr. Mara Voss listened to the transmission. At first, it sounded like static. Then she heard a voice. Not human, not alien, something else. It said only one sentence. "You are not the first humans." Mara's blood ran cold. She replayed it. Again and again. Then the signal changed. A map appeared. It pointed toward the deepest part of the Pacific, and beneath the ocean floor, something enormous began to wake up. Mara and Elias reached the structure just minutes before the alien fleet opened fire. Inside, they found something that changed everything. A chamber. At its center stood a statue. A human. 2 arms. 2 legs. A familiar face. But the statue was wearing armor unlike anything humanity had ever created. Mara whispered, "Who built this?" Then the chamber activated. The statue opened its eyes. A holographic recording appeared. A man stepped forward. He looked human, but he spoke with the authority of someone who had watched civilizations rise and disappear. "If you are seeing this," he paused, "then the galaxy has already found you." Elias stared at him. The hologram continued. "We were humanity." The ancient human explained everything. Thousands of years ago, humanity had reached the stars. Not as conquerors, as explorers. They discovered civilizations across the galaxy. But they also discovered something terrifying, a species called the Voidborn. The Voidborn did not conquer planets. They erased them. And humanity fought them for centuries, until the humans realized they couldn't win. So they made a decision. They erased their own civilization. They destroyed their technology. They wiped their memories, and they returned to Earth. Primitive, peaceful, forgotten. The galaxy believed humanity had died. But the ancient recording revealed the final secret. Humanity had not forgotten its weapons. It had hidden them beneath Earth, waiting for the day the Voidborn returned. The alien fleet fired. Millions of weapons raced toward Earth. Humanity had seconds. Then, the planet moved, not metaphorically. The oceans rose. Continents vibrated, and beneath Earth's surface, ancient machines awakened. Across deserts, mountains, oceans, and cities, enormous structures emerged. The moon changed first. A hidden ring opened around it. Then Mars. Then Earth's orbit. Thousands of ancient human warships appeared from nowhere. The alien fleet stopped. For the first time, the galaxy saw what humanity had been hiding. Admiral Kane looked at the fleet and smiled. "Send them one message," Mara asked. "What message?" Kane answered. "You should have stayed away from Earth." The Voidborn attacked. Their fleet numbered nearly 2 million ships. Humanity had only 12,000. The galaxy expected Earth to fall. Instead, the first human weapon fired. It didn't explode. It simply disappeared. A second later, an entire enemy fleet vanished. Then another. And another. The Voidborn commander finally understood. Humanity wasn't using ordinary weapons. Every human ship was connected. Every soldier, every satellite, every hidden machine on Earth. They formed one massive intelligence. One battlefield mind. One species. One weapon. 7 minutes later, the Voidborn fleet was gone. Not destroyed. Erased. The galaxy went silent. Humanity had just won a war that the galaxy believed impossible to survive. For centuries, the galaxy had called humanity primitive. Now every alien government watched the same footage. Human ships surrounding Earth, ancient weapons activating, and one message broadcasting across every known world. Humanity has returned. One by one, alien fleets lowered their weapons. The Galactic Council requested an emergency meeting. Elias Kane entered the chamber. Hundreds of alien leaders stared at him. The council's oldest member finally spoke. "Are you here for revenge?" Kane looked around the room. "No." The aliens exchanged confused glances. "Then what do you want?" Kane answered quietly. "A place." The chamber went silent. "We don't want your planets. We don't want your resources. We don't want your empires. We simply want what every civilization deserves, the right to exist." But just as humanity believed the war was over, Mara discovered something terrifying. The ancient recording had not ended. There was another message, one the first humans had never finished. Mara activated it. The ancient man appeared again. His face was no longer calm. He looked afraid. "If the Voidborn return," the hologram glitched. "Do not fight them." Mara froze. "Why?" The recording answered. "Because the Voidborn were never the enemy." Behind him appeared a map of the galaxy. Then the stars began disappearing. One by one. Thousands. Millions. Entire regions of space turned black. The ancient man whispered, "Something is coming from beyond the galaxy." The hologram ended. And at that exact moment, every human warship received the same signal from deep space. "We see you." For the first time in thousands of years, humanity was afraid. Not of an army, not of an empire, but of something so large, the galaxy itself could not understand it. Admiral Kane looked toward Earth. Then he looked at the ancient ships surrounding the planet. He finally understood why humanity had survived. It wasn't because humans were the strongest. It wasn't because they had the most advanced weapons. Humanity survived because it had one ability the galaxy had forgotten: adaptation. Every defeat had taught humanity. Every enemy had made it stronger. Every impossible challenge had forced it to evolve. Kane opened every communication channel in the galaxy. His final message was simple. "You spent thousands of years fearing what humanity could become." He looked into the camera. You were right. Behind him, millions of human ships activated. Across the galaxy, alien civilizations watched in silence. And beyond the edge of space, something enormous began moving toward them. Humanity didn't run. It didn't hide. It didn't surrender. For the first time, the galaxy stood together. Because humanity had finally learned the truth. They were never meant to be the strongest species. They were meant to be the species that survives what destroys everyone else. And somewhere beyond the darkness, the enemy answered. "Then survive this." The screen went black. "To be continued."